Bible covenants. The Adamic Covenant. The Adamic Covenant is a foundational concept in biblical theology that outlines the relationship between God and humanity as established in the Garden of Eden. This covenant is primarily based on the biblical account found in Genesis chapters 1 to chapter 3, where God creates Adam and Eve and gives them specific instructions regarding their stewardship of creation. What are the key elements of the Adamic Covenant? Creation mandate. God commands Adam and Eve to be fruitful, multiply, and have dominion over the earth, highlighting humanity's role as stewards of creation. Genesis chapter 1 verse 28. Conditions of obedience. The covenant stipulates that Adam must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, emphasizing the importance of obedience to God's commands. Genesis chapter 2 verse 16 to 17. Consequences of disobedience. The introduction of sin results in a spiritual and physical death, establishing the need for redemption. Genesis chapter 3 verse 19 and Romans chapter 5 verse 12 to 14. What is the significance of the Adamic Covenant? What is the significance of the Adamic Covenant? Introduction of sin. The Adamic Covenant introduces sin into the world through Adam's disobedience, setting the stage for the need for redemption. Promise of redemption. The covenant includes a promise of a future redeemer, often interpreted as the seed of the woman in Genesis chapter 3 verse 15, which foreshadows the coming of Christ. Relational dynamics. The Adamic Covenant illustrates the relational dynamics between God and humanity, where obedience leads to blessings, while disobedience leads to consequences or results in consequences. The impact on humanity. The Adamic Covenant has an impact on the human race. Inherited sinfulness. The Adamic Covenant establishes a framework for understanding human nature, emphasizing that sin is inherited and that humanity is born into a state of separation from God. Need for salvation. The covenant highlights the need for salvation, which is fulfilled through Jesus Christ, the second Adam, who rectifies the consequences of the first Adam's sin. Romans chapter 5, verse 12 to 21. In essence, the Adamic Covenant serves as a cornerstone in biblical theology, shaping our understanding of humanity's relationship with God, the nature of sin, and the promise of redemption through Jesus Christ the Messiah. This is Her Honor, the Lady Prophetess, Professor Smanya Abigail Carroll, PhD at Visions of Glory International.